Yeah, let's be postman.
Doesn't really have the same ring.
Shit,
Oh.
let's be Santan. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if you guys got to see my shirt yet.
Ooh. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I've had this shirt for years. The funny thing about it is when it was like it was the first or second year after I had moved to the country, and I buy this sweater and I find out that Kendra's mom had also just bought napkins and other accoutrements with the same Santa face on it. So I came in like, look at my this, and they were like, hey, you're on my napkin. And I was like, no!
Jesus is
I was a napkin boy. Okay, hold on. Let's get New Vegas captured. New Vegas needs to be captured. New Vegas also needs to be shared with the Discord. When I get these things done, then I can escape Samsara. The first fucking thing I see. Please video game capture. Because I need you to see what I had just seen when I loaded in. So I'm gonna do exactly what I just did. You can see him in the corner. I forgot to put him in the corner, and I did this, and I swung around.
Oh.
Fucking come on! Oh, I forgot I put everybody in uniforms last time.
I have a really important question to ask.
Absolutely.
Why does it give Benny tits? Like, from the front, he looks more curvaceous.
Oh my god, you're right! It fills him out!
Benny!
Benny's a busty babe.
Our current slice rankings have been posted to chat, sir.
You got more than Veronica and Raul and Arcade? Buddy! And why are you clinging to me so hard? Benny busted Boobily downstairs.
Well, I think I have to pin that message.
Benny busted Boobily. You want to quote that one too? Alright, what are we doing today on the Sandwichard experience? We're finishing some quests. We have 4 companion quests left. Well, 3 we can actually do before we hit any endgame stuff. And 1 that we'll have to put off for a little while longer.
Busted Boobily.
Thank you, Steel. Just need to open and close my Pip-Boy a couple times to go and clear my brain. Go that way! Stop looking at me with your big ol' eyes! So we have a couple companion quests to do this week.
Your big old knockers.
Your fucking huge titties, dude. He's got bohonkadonkeros. X marks the spot. Do you think if I got him one of those outfits, he'd wear it?
It would be the male version of it. You'd have to mod
Now,
it to where he had
my rebuttal.
bodacious.
My rebuttal to this is we don't know what the mod author did.
Oh. Shit. Maybe? You have to try it now, which means you have to get one of the outfits, which means you have to commit a little bit of murder.
I might have to.
That's ever.
I might have to kill and respawn a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where did you come from?
So much for being feminists. I think we have fully, like, with the help of Paramore, we may have fully, like.
No, she's disowned. She's disowned that so. A long time ago, Haley Williams said, we're never going to be playing that song live again, because it is shitty and it's not about women standing up for and helping and lifting up other women. It's tearing each other down and being this thing, so we're not going to play it anymore. And then, like, in the last year or so, she's been like, yeah, we want to play it again because it's a banger and people like it. Plus, like, It is just a song. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. It's literally been over a decade.
Busting Boobily across the Mojave?
I was just making a joke about how killing prostitutes is not very feminist, but...
Oh, I understand. I just wanted to mention that if people didn't hear the lore about that song, you can hear that too. Did I see Benny busting Boobily across the Mojave?
Mojave? Oh,
the Mojave.
The Mojave?
I've been waiting for a while. You like this?
That man had a bat.
Favorite Pokemon things recently? Like this will help you find your favorite, and I had a dark horse pick.
A dark horse pick? Like you didn't expect it?
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I do like the Pokemon. I just didn't expect this algorithm thing to say, this is your number one. So apparently I like Miltank a lot. Found that out about myself recently.
Yeah, I can see that.
You and me gonna accomplish great things, baby.
This makes sense to me in my brain. Do you want to run that quiz for me?
Oh, geez. I'll send you the link.
Oh, I was gonna say we could just do it like here, as we're goofing around and stuff.
Here,
How long is
find
it?
Real quick. As long as you make it be.
That,
it's one of those things where like you repeatedly pick your favorites, and then eventually it will throw you.
Oh, for some reason I assumed it was gonna be like how Mystery Dungeon goes and gives you its starting character. I could ask you, but that would have been cool. But it would have been a U quiz at that point, I guess.
Yeah. Although, every time I do that one, I always get Pikachu. I get fucking main character syndromed.
Lame?
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah.
It's... It is the curse of protagonism being thrust upon us.
You know what? I accept that.
If not us, who else? Like, really, you gotta ask your...
Worst politics.
Yeah, might as well be. Fuck, Benny, stop! You're always right there!
Benny's so silly. Okay, I'm going to...
You're helping Ghost pick up PC parts? Ooh.
This Pokemon thing.
Please link it.
For everyone. In case they decide they want to do it.
Hey.
Are there limits on generations and...
No, it's like, I mean, you can limit it. It is not already limited. You have to go into settings.
I don't know... So I'm gonna say I don't know 5th gen? I think that's black and white, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So 5th gen on.
I don't know black and white, but I picked it up again for... I have to think about what the games were after black and white.
Was it French? Or was it British that you did?
I think it might have been both.
Hawaii?
Yeah, I did that one too. That was the last one I played.
So you did Kalos, and you did...
Please tell me the video games that are associated with it.
X and Y and Sun and Moon. Or
Correct.
Sun and Moon. Correct. Okay, but you didn't do Sword and Shield.
Oh, we did Sword. Yes.
Star
Okay,
Violet.
we did Sword and Shield.
Jesus,
what about Scarlet Violet?
Not Scarlet and Violet.
Okay. Okay. So then you just have to check. You don't have to check 5, but you have to check 6, 7, and 8. And that's it. I don't think I can set it for you unless I go through and like read all of the Pokemon on the screen.
Oh, is this how this is set? I didn't even get to see how this was set up yet. So give me a second. I gotta open the list. To get a big list is different, but I'm happy. I'm happy to have at least gotten there. Let's see what we got going on for New Vegas. Can you believe we were playing a video game today? Benny, go away. It's been like a year. God damn. Okay, I don't know where to go. I have to do companion quests. The ones I have left are Raoul, Lily, Arcade, and Boone. And for Boone, I think I wanted to do that one next. Have that one be the closest to next. Here, let me drag these into the window here. All right, we'll do Boone first. Okay, I might have to talk to Boone. Why is everybody dressed up like spacemen? I mean, Rex isn't, and neither is Joshua Graham. Arcade, Veronica, Raoul, and Boone. Boone is in the back.
Caesar's dead. Bet he didn't see this coming when he was having his coffee this morning. Still, it's not gonna stop the Legion. Might not even slow them down.
Why do I have Joshua Graham outside of Honest Hearts? Because Caesar wasn't alive this morning? No, see, I haven't talked. This means I haven't talked to Boone in a while. This means I have not talked to Boone in a little while. This means we got more work to do.
Yeah, it does. Whatever happens from here on out, we killed that prick in the middle of his fortress. Ought to give the rest of them something to think about.
I think it's time you told me about your wife, Boone. I'm gonna wait for Lame to get back. But we're gonna talk about Boone's wife. How do you feel about Manny?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
When Carla went missing, he was the first person I told. He tried to hide it, but I could tell right away. He was glad.
Jesus Christ. Either this says something about the people in the wasteland, or it says something about the people in the town, or it says something about Carla. Jesus Christ. Glad that Carla was gone. Considering how hard it could be to see rust-colored skin against rust-colored background, considering how hard it can be. Novak sellers are shits. They're all terrible people. Everybody's awful. Ever take that beret off?
No.
Ever take that beret off?
No.
Tell me about your wife.
I met Carla while I was at the strip on leave. She said I looked lost. She talked a lot. Suited me fine. I never know what to say. And listening to her, it could make you forget. She stuck out pretty much everywhere we went. Like she was from a different time. A better time. I never met anyone like her.
Didn't he take the beret off to give it to you to put on when he found the killer? Yes, that is when I I got him to shoot Jeannie Mae Crawford outside of the Dinky Dino in Novak in New Vegas. Correct. The Dinky Dino. Do you see my Santa sweater? It says, "Believe. Do you believe in Santa Claus?" What? Do you believe? Do you believe in love of the
Whoa. My name is Richard Sandwichard. We're here on the Sandwichard Experience. If you've never been here before, Well, you're here now. How does it make you feel? You having a good time?
I'm back.
You having
back
a good
with-
time? Are you having a good time?
Oh. My neck hurts though.
Your neck hurts?
My neck hurts.
No matter how hard you try. I'm feeling me inside, and you can't break through. I'm talking to you.
I do believe in life after love.
I believe the thing you said to say. I really know that I'm sorry. I am really surprised
I love that
at
song.
how good that sounds too.
It's really good. I love that song.
I'll do that later with the full auto tune.
Nice. Nice.
I should do okay. You're very end of Baldur's Gate 3 and you don't want it to end. You want to start a new file and use different classes? Well, you get an epilogue now. You get an epilogue file.
I still haven't gotten deep even into Act 2. With
That's
all
fair.
of the bald ass gate I've been playing.
The bald ass gate.
That's what I call it when I'm talking to dog.
I think it's time we heard about what happened. Also, while you were gone, Boone found out that Caesar died this morning.
Oh shit. Wasn't he there when you killed him? Was he not there?
Yeah, no, it's just that's how long it's been since I've spoken to Boone last.
Oh my god.
I think it's time
also-
you told me about your wife, Boone.
You're gonna need to share with me again.
Oh, okay, no
Be
problem.
close on our end.
No probalo.
Bunka?
Tell me about your wife.
I don't see what this
Carla.
helps. She's dead.
The better we understand each other more, the more effective we'll be. Don't you know that? Snipers have spotters, and spotters are a team.
All right. I tracked her down. Southeast, near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with legion, hundreds of them, bidding for things no man has a right to. I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
Better for her to die than live as a Legion slave. If you had the choice to do nothing, die in the process, or to bestow a mercy upon somebody, what do you do?
I think that's one of those questions where Boone knows her. We didn't know her.
We didn't know her,
What would
but
she?
everybody didn't like her.
The Bouncer.
Oh my god,
Smith
Smith.
_Q7304
Oh
delivery.
my god.
Well,
Smith! Thank you so much. I'm still auto-tuned, aren't I? Do you believe in giving subs? I'm giving you something inside me say, thank you very much for subs now. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Oh my god. Who got one? I need to see who got one. I always need to see who got them. That went to Gakko, that went to Punk Narwhals, that went to Split, Peyton, and Zesty Piggy. Hell yeah! Thank you so much. What a nice little this is my first Fallout Friday since we've gotten 400 followers. We've been doing karaoke and hanging out and talking about Pokemon and doing all this stuff. And like, this has been such a wonderful night. It's always a wonderful night. We are having continuously a wonderful night. I appreciate the fact that you're here. How are you doing? But is it better for her to have died than to live as a slave? Like, The Legion. The Legion. Is that all I have to say? Maybe if you're talking, I can't hear you.
I am thinking.
Okay. I knew you had. You said you had a Discord issue where you were cutting out or whatever earlier.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to make sure. That look. I mean, like, regardless of how we answer Boone, the quest is going to keep going. But I mean, if you were in that position where you had to, what else could you have done? You could have sacrificed yourself, but what good would that have done?
Right. Other than, assuming that Carla lives after this happens, right? Other than layering yet another trauma on top.
Yeah.
Going to happen. And had already happened because, being kidnapped and sold into slavery is inherently
by your neighbors.
Incredibly traumatic. Yeah. And I mean, like,
and then held in an auction.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just want to say that, like, not liking her does not justify this.
No, it does not.
Jeannie May is, like, maybe one of the most vile people you can meet in New Vegas because of her really wimpy justification for her very monstrous behavior.
She took
behavior that I...
She took out the trash.
I want to say that this is the stuff that led to Nipton being burned to the ground and the lottery that happened there.
We don't know what kind of contact the Legion had with Nipton prior to them coming and torching. How much? Like, how far back?
There's journals from the mayor that you can find, and Wolpes and Kulta approached them directly, and his whole thing was like, gosh, Nipton, I've noticed that you happen to have both powder gangers and NC soldiers there, and we, the Legion, would really like to be able to take these NCR soldiers of yours out, and we'll pay you this much money to do it. Of course, the mayor was too blinded by the caps to realize that he was being led into a trap by Wolpes, because this was a perfect opportunity to show exactly what kind of society the Legion would prefer to have. And so the idea of the mayor, as when you talk to Wolpes and Kulta, where he calls it a town of whores, he means it quite literally. Like, they will serve any buyer.
Right.
Regardless of their ideology.
They have no scruples.
Right. And the mayor had even fewer scruples than you would originally have thought, because he was perfectly okay with telling Wolpes, gosh, this is when these guys normally come here, so I'll tell you, you can come in at this time at night, and we will sit back and let you do whatever you want to those entities. And that's why Nipton was treated the way it was. It was an example for other towns.
We're not too far away on Novak.
Exactly.
We're not.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Jeannie May is the first step in the direction of having another Nipton occur in Novak.
They'll ruin that dinosaur.
Yep.
They'll drink all of the mercury out of the thermometer.
Gluck, 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 gluck. But yeah, they don't get the chance because the courier and Boone have their funny little conversation, and Jeannie May gets dragged out in front of the dinosaur. And
well, that doesn't mean that whatever can go forward, the Legion can't continue to go forward. Jeannie May was one person. That doesn't mean that they hadn't tried to communicate to other people.
No, it's true. It's true. You're right. It's just that it's very likely that because of the courier's intervention in Mojave politics in general, the Legion would have to turn their eyes away from small scale targets like that.
Wasteland's a tough place. Just because, like, like these are supposed to be like cities. These are like every person that is in this area stands for like 10 people, kind of thing. Like, there's there are so many people actually in these places, and to think of how many people that the Legion could go and talk to and sneak in the lives of and ruin the place from the inside of is crazy, because we only get these small interactions that we have with the people that we get written to about. Like, that's who had the writing about them. Like, we don't get to hear the other terrible people in these towns and all these things too. So we don't know what else is potentially not going down. You know what I mean?
We do know that it was successful 86 times, though.
Yeah.
Because that's how many tribes Caesar's Legion conquered. That's
80,
how scary.
86.
Yeah. And so, one of the things that I think is important to talk about with this is that, while it's not a direct connection, it's the idea of operating as the good marginalized individual for a fascist power, like being a good queer or a good minority of any sort. It just means that you help them do their work, and then eventually they turn around and stab you in the back or put a bullet in your head, and you're
absolutely
fireable. And that's exactly what Wolpes and Colta and Nipton represent.
I've got bad things coming to me.
Is that how many they assimilated or conquered, including with assimilation and destruction?
Yes, 86.
Yes, 86.
Yeah, one of them being Ulysses' tribe, the Twisted Hairs.
Yes.
And the White Legs from the last expansion pack from Honest Hearts were going to be number 87, except that Caesar was probably never going to work with them.
Yeah, well, the cons had the same thing too. Like we saw it there too. Like we got the tendrils that the Legion are putting in everywhere.
Yep.
They've got fingers in every pie. I mean, the casinos take their money too, don't they?
Mm-hmm. The Omertas work with the Legion. They're already on the strip.
They have a presence. Volpes meets you on the strip. They have no trouble getting in and out. Curious. With the NCR right there. Very curious. Were you at Bitter Springs?
House will take anybody's money.
Yeah, House will take anybody's money.
I don't really remember.
You must have been to Bitter Springs. What happened, Boone?
There was a miscommunication.
Sounds like more of a massacre.
Yeah, I guess that'd be the word. We did what we were there to do. A lot of people got killed. That's war. Maybe looking back, you do things differently. But that's not how it works. In the field, you hesitate, you or someone you care about will die.
It's the Nuremberg defense, ain't it?
They teach that from day one.
I was doing my job. Sounds like you have regrets, Boone. Shit. You think about Bitter Springs a lot?
Yeah. Always.
Ooh.
Even when I sleep.
He clips through his suit. That's not very airtight. I'm so sorry, Boone. You're not going to survive in low gravity.
He's not going to make it to Skyrim.
He's not going to make it to Skyrim. Maybe... Is there a Boone mod in Skyrim?
Looking now.
Maybe it'd help to go back to Bitter Springs.
It won't change anything. And that's a memory I don't want refreshed.
Is it because of Bitter Springs you think we've got bad things coming?
Life has a way of punishing you for the mistakes you make. Big enough mistake, punishment can take a while.
Basically have the same code. They have the same code. It's the same code.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to do it as a creation kit thing.
You just have to port Boone in. I mean, they put guns in Skyrim. Like, we can make up for your mistakes, Boone.
A murderer who does good deeds is still a murderer, and he'll still get his judgment. I left the NCR when my
I really like
had enough of war.
I really like where Boone's quest goes. I like having a big standoff, but it is just the opposite of what happens to Bitter Springs the first time.
Yeah.
And kind of the same thing twice. So like, what do you want, Boone? I didn't know your punishment isn't over.
Because I'm still alive.
Fucking emo.
I found Boone really compelling when I was in high school. Not in the like swoony fangirl way. I was always that way about other companions, but Boone was like really compelling to me because he's just so stupid.
No, he's a jarhead. He's just a jarhead.
Yeah, no, exactly. But he always seems to be really focused on doing still what he thinks is like the right way to approach things.
But he only knows how to do it the one way.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that in a character. It's well written.
With gun.
Looking for trouble? Hey, I thought some more about what you said. I think maybe you're right.
I had to stand here waiting for you to do it for 24 hours,
I don't
but
know what I'm hoping to find there.
what changed your mind? Standing around and waiting with you for 24 hours in this exact spot.
Nothing. Dream. Just tired of thinking about it.
That's just what it's like being out in the desert.
To dream.
I hope this isn't a mistake.
You know, Boone.
Yeah.
To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. I forgot to remember to forget.
You got the future of Vegas in the palm of your hand, baby.
Hey, shut up! Do you hear his barks?
Celebrate me!
But he's
Duck!
one of the few characters that I can hear. In this
Excellent.
game. I don't
Fucking
know why.
excellent. Duck, oh my god, thank you, my friend. How are you doing? Let's give a quick shout out to Iron Man Duck over here. Duck, how is your stream been going? Actually, I was lurking the other day. I couldn't hang out. I was working and doing stuff, but I was lurking like the whole stream. Doing great. Everything's good. Lurk is love, dude. Lurk is love.
Oh my god.
Tsunami.
Holy crap, what?
Scary.
All your ducks are in a row.
All the ducks are in a row. You saw all those red-suited people come towards me like that, like
They were
lemmings.
Caesar's Legion at first.
So did I. I saw the dice roll happen, and I saw the people go. I was like, okay, here we go. And then they just ran up to me. I was like, oh, that's mine. Those are mine.
Boys.
Exactly. Exactly. Duck, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're here to hang out. Well, here they are.
Inevitable.
They get me distracted talking about Duck. You can't get away. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, the Deathclaw is gonna get him. Hang on, wait. Am I back at Quarry Junction? Oh my god.
Nice.
Did I one-tap it? It did. I one-tapped the
That's insane.
Deathclaw.
And yeah, it looks like you are back at Quarry Junction.
Who's Mars the Mute? Oh, he... No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? No. Oh, wait. Is this where the blind Deathclaws are?
Oh,
Be
maybe.
Mars the Mute is a random encounter that you have occasionally. He's walking along the roads. He's followed by 2 dogs. One of them is, if you look over there real quick, one of them is really large, one of them is really small.
I've seen him one time, and it was like 2 streams ago. Well, and the dogs are named Phobos and Deimos.
And the Phobos is the bigger of Mars's moons.
Correct.
Yeah, I really like that little random.
Well,
encounter.
That is, again, so I only saw him the first time like 2 streams ago. I've never seen him before then. So that's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Does Deimos have like a wonky rotation or something? Is that what they were trying to communicate?
Well,
I mean, if that.
I don't think so. I don't actually remember. I'd have to look it up. But the thing is that very often it is a blind death. I was right. Very often, Deimos the dog just doesn't spawn in correctly.
This is where the road ends.
Oh shit.
When Joshua Graham says something like that at you,
It's a good thing you've got your like entire mercenary company to take out.
Rex is holding his own.
Hashtag stay
Rex is
healthy,
insane.
fuel
I love
kill
that
Yoda.
I never put in the work to get Rex. I really should. I guess it also goes to show like the order in which I got the characters and started doing their stories shows well, accessibility in Cass and also how much I care about the other ones. So, you know, Moon you pick up along the way, Cass you pick up along the way. But then we rushed in for arcade.
Love that boy.
That boy. Oh, I gotta put on Bad to the Bone. Oh, no. Hampter. Bad to the Bone. Oh my god. That was a good one. Oh. The anti-mat rifle is the only weapon. I can't read that comment. Oh.
The anti-material rifle is the only weapon in New Vegas that can one-tap Deathclaws, and I think that's correct. Let me double check that.
What the JPEG is? I just want a picture of the goddamn hot dog.
I feel like this is mean.
It's the anti-material rifle, yeah.
I have one exploding one left. Where's the baby?
Dang hot dog.
Thank you for hot dogging me. I need to shoot this baby with an explosive anti-material round.
Yeah.
Where is it?
There's one, there is one that's about to see you. Well, I guess not see you, hear you.
Quick saving. Oh my god!
Nice.
Well, I had to one-tap the baby with the explosive round. I hope you understand. Sheriff Casey!
Sir, Sheriff Casey 79 brought delivery.
You says you don't love me? No. You guys love me so much. I've never doubted that you guys don't love me. However,
You've
if
never
it's
doubted that they don't love you?
Wait, hold on. No, wait.
You said that wrong.
I did a bad thing.
You're a class act, baby.
Oh, Benny, shut the fuck up! Oh. I know this is like Bethesda nonsense, but like it's moving and it's making me feel bad.
Delivery.
I gotta clip that. Holy shit.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. It's the holidays. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator.
Actually, while I have a second,
Chevrolet movie theater. Interior
I will say, we are doing Christmas. We could put channel points. We can put things on the tree. Yeah, Benny, fucking Benny he's a class act, man. We can put ornaments on the tree, but thank you so much for the support through Christmas and all of that. Like, I really appreciate it. I am off from work until the 3rd. So I am
_Q 7304 has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
I can answer this one and I can answer this one easily. Ooh, Daisy. Aw, I want to listen to Daisy.
Daisy.
Just as I am. So I'm off from work until the 3rd, so I'm going to be streaming, like, every day. I'm going to be streaming, like, all day, probably. I'll stream whenever I want. I'm just going to be hanging out. You guys want to play something with me? Let me know. I have a fucking open schedule. We'll still figure out like what to do for like I gotta cook, I gotta eat, and I gotta take care of the dogs and see my wife. But you know, well we got off. We got time. We can hang out, we can do stuff. I'm really excited. Let me see this clip.
You said that wrong.
You just see my face drop?
You said that wrong.
My fucking... I need to edit this to like zoom in and like be like... I need to edit this because you can't see my face. The way my face drops. The way I'm like, oh, we did a bad thing. Like you can see it. Like I don't feel good looking at this. Still, bad thing. This moving animal that is blind, and I shot it because it would have killed me otherwise.
It looks like it's having death throes. Like after you've, you know,
it's a lot. And like it's probably just Bethesda nonsense. But man, this makes me sad. I'm sorry, dude. Can I
help you, Benny? Can I fucking help you?
Can I like sing you a song or something, dude? Like, do I have to? I'm gonna quick save it. Do I have to put you out? Stop!
Career has like
Stop!
an emotional breakdown rather over a spasming dead clock.
Stop it! This is like the fucking Telltale Heart. Where's my fucking grenade launcher?
I'm just gonna fart, God. Can you please stop crippling your companions? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
The way that Raoul just fell over was really funny.
Critical strike on Kaz. Stop it! Stop! Stop moving!
You should just
Stop
disable it.
moving!
Just disable it, it'll go away.
No!
Rex!
Oh! Did you see that?
What's it doing? What's it doing?
Did you see did you see that shit, Nepeta?
He's gonna get you. So at what point does this count as desecration of a corpse?
This is what a god does for fun in New Vegas. Oh my good golden rings.
Rex is judging you.
This is Mr. New Vegas.
Sandwichard, we've gotten to 404 follows.
Rain 64, thank you, Rain 64. Thank you so much for tuning in, being here, experiencing what we've got going on for New Vegas tonight. And Nugget Galaski says, this is Mr. New Vegas saying, you're a nobody till somebody loves you. That somebody is me. I love you. I love that line.
Me too.
I love that line. I hate that he's pulsating. God, it's just worse. I've had too much pulsating Deathclaw on my stream tonight. Mr. New Vegas is easily one of the best characters in New Vegas.
I remember the first time I played this and I got to where the blind Deathclaws were, and I was so upset that I could not climb up those boxcars because you know I was underleveled. You know. You know.
Yeah. You're trying to find out stuff about Bitter Springs and you gotta pass through here. And you're alone. Boone is hanging out with you.
I was 100% alone. Well, you know, Boone barely counts, but like...
I mean, Boone's a better shot than I am at distance, apparently,
yeah, but I mean,
so...
this is Xbox 360 version. I didn't have a private army following me. I had Boone.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
This is worse.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's gonna be fucking more. Give me the anti-material rifle. Get the fuck out of my house. Leave. Leave, demon. I exorcise you from this mortal coil. Upon thee, I rest my bullets. Get the fuck down. Machine, you are fucked. I rain holy fire upon thee by way of 50 caliber round. Jesus wept, for he had no more worlds to conquer.
Trouble.
Uh-oh.
That's a raw line. I think that sums up today. You'd find in Old World Blues that Boris is the one who created Cazadors and Night Stalkers. I know. I'm not saying I know that, like, meanly to be like, I do it, but no, to be like, I know. We're gonna,
bastard.
We are going to get revenge when that happens.
When you decide to go see a drive-in movie?
Whenever we go, well, we have to do an ending first, and then we'll see a drive-in movie.
You and me are gonna
Right.
This is why we're doing this stuff now, so that we don't have to do it again afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
I like the concept of Ringo listening to the stuff that he's listening to on the radio. And it's just old music from an alternate 2023. Somehow there's still a lot of cowboy music.
That's been one thing that I've never really understood about the way that music is licensed for Fallout.
Khan's got the hint.
Like,
We've shown everyone that these are.
they wanted
This is the
to
place.
use,
We got sent from Camp Golf.
I don't
want
to set the world on fire for Fallout 2, but they couldn't get the rights to it.
Was connected because we sent everything we had.
So they got it for Fallout 3
We figured
because
this was a
Bethesda is
gang hideout
Bethesda,
that
and it's like,
Right.
led us
but
to
this
their
doesn't make
home.
sense
There's a
thematically
ridge
for your
called
video
Coyote
game,
Tail on the south side.
Todd.
That's where we set up.
Our new territories.
Yeah, well. Yeah, these maybe. Maybe you.
Those Khan's got the hint.
That song gets stuck in my head so easily. It's like one of the default songs when I'm cleaning my house that just pops into my brain.
Cause it's a it's flowing lyrically and within its melody. It is a relaxing song about love. And you know what? Maybe.
Maybe I'll say maybe.
Maybe. You'll say maybe. I love Smooth Operator in Fallout 4. Smooth Operator? There's Travis, the guy. Oh my god, I'm gonna have an army on Bitter Springs.
It makes it easier.
This is gonna be a real, like, it's like, it's a fight, but like, it's gonna be more even now, but like, it's probably still gonna be a knockdown, drag out fight. Bitter Springs fight is hard.
It is. It's really easy to fail.
Alright, buddy, I'm here. No, not you.
Fucking needy ass Benny.
That guy Benny was a piece of.
We need to talk to Boone more. Oh my god. People have they've just been barking the right lines at me with the perfect timing. New Vegas is a perfect game. Play New Vegas today. Play New Vegas today. That's not the name of the song. That's a different song. Play New Vegas today should be a song. Let's part ways for now, Boone. What do I have to do? Yeah.
I think you need to get him up on that hill.
Go with Boone to Coyote Tail Ridge.
Yeah, you just need to get him up there. The problem is that you got 27 of...
Yeah, I have everybody else here. Oh. Well, you're here.
Sounds like it's gonna be an all-out
Okay.
war with the Legion
We're good.
soon. Maybe I should have re-enlisted after all.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're not good. He needs to, maybe you should go up there and wait and see if he'll dialogue.
Yeah, yeah, maybe a wait would be a good idea. Oh. Oh.
Come on, Rio. You can make that jump. Sorry.
Stop it!
Benny.
You fell for hours.
We warned you about those, hills, bro.
Okay, you? Where is he?
Are they down there?
Bro.
They're all down there. Benny.
Can I tell you where to go?
Yeah, you should, Okay,
Yeah,
come on,
up here.
Follow. Okay, I think you should walk down away from this area and get your guys to all follow you. And then go up the hill the proper way with your funny little legs, and see if Boone will just actually.
It's just like they're a bunch of little ants. Let's make this easier on myself.
What idea?
Okay.
Should have brought.
Yeah, you're fine.
Come on, Boone.
I calculated. I was like Eddie, Rex, and Boone. Yeah, we're fine. All right, motherfucker, you're here.
Canyon 37.
Thank you.
That's what the MCL calls the hatch. It was the Khan's only escape, so we set up here to guard it while the main force attacked from the front. Standing orders were to shoot on.
Oh. What happened?
I sent song in chat. Sorry. What happened, Boone?
Main force got spotted too soon. We heard shooting. Then Khan started coming through Canyon 37 in bunches. It was all wrong, though.
Oh, no.
Women, kids, elderly. Wounded started coming through, too. We radioed to confirm our orders, but command didn't get what we were seeing. They told us to shoot till we were out of ammo,
Jesus.
so that's what we did.
Boone shot until he was out of ammo. He was ordered to.
Don't reuse the plastic bottles.
I wanted something cold then.
It wasn't colder any colder than putting them in the sink.
That's where it was out of the sink before. Oh, can I have some cold water? Actually, give me my iced tea. Thank you, dear.
Now, is Bitter Springs intended to be a direct
Ripper,
callback to Wounded Knee?
I believe so. That's the kind of idea,
Yeah.
How we hold up these concepts of American not exceptionalism, but like how the West was won. You know, there's the romancing of that whole era. Battle is battle. People die and it's not great. Like, we lie to ourselves when it comes to cowboy stories, I think. Because we want the bad guys to die. We don't want the good guys to die unless it's plot relevant or you're, like, Jesse James or whatever. Like, you know, like, it's romanticized. Of course it is. We love the stories of the man with no name who could do it alone. Like, it makes us feel good about ourselves because we're no different from that guy. We're out of nowhere. We're doing our best out here, and we just don't have 6 guns. We're not speaking Italian. I love spaghetti westerns.
Yeah.
But the even like the I can't even wrap my head around. Like, we do it. We get into a fight here. We get to see what it's like to have this place filled with bodies. But, like, we don't get to see what it's like from what Boone did. Like I said earlier, we get to do it from the opposite side. They're sieging us. So, I mean, it's also not going to be as many people either, I guess. That too. Man,
You still mean to be echoey, by the way?
no.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
At least I wasn't auto-tuned.
Well,
would have
if
been-
you were auto-tuned, I think I would have.
That would have been
much more quickly.
unlistenable.
Unparsable entirely.
I'm just mumbling over here talking about how like, man, this shit sucks that like you had to go through this, but like this is you said how it's supposed to be a callback to Wounded Knee, and yeah, it's like murder, it happens and we call it war.
Do you know what one of the catalysts for Wounded Knee was?
No, tell me.
Okay,
Was it a miscommunication?
No, actually it's really interesting. It's Ghost Dance, which was a ceremony that was, I want to say it was a Caddo. Yeah, it's Caddo. Sorry, I had to open up something here.
Sure.
Something being Wikipedia. But
LOREMASTER Lame.
Dance, was associated with Wavoka's prophecy of an end to colonial expansion while preaching goals of clean living, honest life, cross-cultural cooperation by Native Americans. Multiple tribes, specifically. But part of this is the prophecy and the vision talked about there was actually a belief that Christ had been reborn as a Native American, and you can imagine that white Americans did not like that at all. And they also didn't like the idea that Manifest Destiny and their right of expansion was going to be called into question. And
gee, naturally.
Further down the line, that leads to the Wounded Knee Massacre. So, yeah. Wounded Knee also had women and children and, wounded Native Americans slaughtered. It was truly a massacre. It was considered by a long time to be I think it's actually still by the U.S. considered to be a
battle.
A battle. And the conflict itself really occurred because one Native American man refused to give up a rifle that he had bought because he paid a lot of money for it, but the U.S. was trying to disarm Lakota natives, and he was deaf. And in the struggle to communicate why he had to give it over, his rifle went off. It was discharged, but it was discharged into the air. But that was enough.
That was enough.
That was enough. And after that, 250 men, women, and children of the Lakota had been killed. 51 were wounded. 4 men, 47 women and children, some of whom were added to the number of dead later. Yeah. Let's see. This happened in 1890. It took until
Oh, that's not that long ago, huh?
It took until 2001 for the National Congress of American Indians to pass to condemning the military award.
Sorry, repeat that. You cut out a little bit.
Sorry about that. The National Congress of American Indians passed 2 resolutions condemning the military awards that had been given, and asked for the federal government to rescind them.
Oh my God.
And that doesn't mean, like, in 2001 they were rescinded. This was a request, a formal request was made.
A formal request was made.
Yeah. Here, I will link the Wounded
please.
Knee Massacre
Please
Wikipedia
do.
page. There's much more that you can learn about this off of fucking Wikipedia, but like, it's not a bad starting point.
Hello and good tidings. Sorry, duties. We're talking about how Bitter Springs correlates to the Wounded Knee Massacre.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's important. And sorry, when was that recognized?
Recognized?
When
as
was
a
it
massacre?
like, yeah, when was it changed? Like they did that again?
I think it was in the centennial, so in 1990 is when they changed it from the Wounded Knee Battle to the Wounded Knee Massacre.
Okay, so then
2001 is when the Native American Congress, so what is it? The
I was just making sure that it was
Congress
if it was before or after
of
this game
American
had come out.
Indians. Yeah, no. National
just
Congress of
wanted
American
timeline.
is actually a native organization, and they requested
That was
the
in-
federal government rescind military awards.
Right.
Yeah.
That was 2001. I wanted to make sure I knew when that was, so I knew what
Yeah.
that would be in relation to for the game here. Because I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly. Because if it was more recently, I would have been like, "Oh, the game wouldn't even know." But hey, Debbie, nice, sweetheart. Do you like your dragon? We got Charlie this dragon from PetSmart. It was like $6. It was really cheap.
Nice.
She loves this thing. Go ahead.
It's cute.
She hops for it. What do we?
I have a quote from a captain of the 7th Cavalry, real quick.
Sure.
That I think in some ways meets with what Boone just said. I know the men did not aim deliberately, and that they were greatly excited. I don't believe they saw their sights. They fired rapidly, but it seemed to me only a few seconds till there was not a living thing before us. Warriors, squaws, children, ponies, and dogs went down before that unaimed fire. Yeah.
Just like now, for real.
This guy was also part of the Battle of Little Bighorn, which happened
Damn it!
like 15 years before this, which was Custer's Last Stand, for those of you who don't know American history. Fucking, oh god.
Good job, Custer. Yeah. How, like,
guy.
man, what do we even say to Boone here? Because, like, I don't want to say, like, this is something I would be, like, I'd be like, yeah, you did your job. It's shitty you did it. Like, if you said no, what was the worst that was going to happen, Boone? You could have been a person to not fire any shots and nobody would have noticed. Nobody would have noticed. Or if you fired a couple shots and made sure to, like, everybody was probably doing that. That's the explanation. Like, nobody killed anybody on purpose. We just fired a bunch of shots and people died. Like, but Boone fired, he did orders. He fired shots. He killed people. Like,
I mean, the orders were to fire until you ran out of ammunition.
yeah.
You could take that very, very literally and just fire your gun up into the air. Like, oh no. But that's not what you're trained to do. You're trained to stop seeing the people at the end of your sights as people.
You were still kind of reeling about this kid skeletons, beast of... More? Oh my god, I don't like that my reaction to that was immediately more, but oh my god.
Yeah.
So under a bunch of residential schools in Canada, there have been hundreds of bodies found in the last couple of years, and it's fucking harrowing.
Yeah.
Unless this is a completely unrelated, or yeah, for the natives.
You should also explain what a residential school is.
How do I explain
If you want me to
this?
do it,
Yeah, how do I
can-
explain this better than because I'm stoned? Hang on.
I pasted a link, the wiki link, but
Thank you. So the concept was that they were supposed to isolate indigenous children from their culture and then assimilate them to Canadian culture. I needed a brain kickstart real quick. I needed to sit here and think for a moment. But so it was to completely separate and strip culture from the children of the indigenous population of Canada, because if not, well, I guess you don't get to have land or exist or have rights or do whatever, you know? Because the government is imposing all of this stuff on the people, because of course they do, because that's how all of this ever happened. So the residential school system the first paragraph on fucking Wikipedia says, by the 1930s, about 30% of indigenous children were attending residential schools. Jesus. The number of school-related deaths remains unknown due to incomplete records, and estimates range from 3,200 to over 30,000, mostly from disease. Mostly from disease.
very common tool in the white supremacist and ethnic cleansing handbook, if you will.
People were subjected to physical abuse and sexual abuse and not allowed to speak their language and get completely removed from their families like a boarding school. And oh, yeah, here we go. Students were also subjected to forced enfranchisement as assimilated citizens that removed their legal identity as Indians.
Yep. The system ultimately proved successful in disrupting the transmission of indigenous practices and beliefs across generations. Yeah, I fucking bet it was.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Linked to an increased prevalence of post-traumatic stress, alcoholism, substance suicide, and trauma. I do want to say, there is a link between this kind of stuff and some of the racism, like really intense racism against Indigenous Canadians in certain provinces. There was a really horrible...
in all provinces, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a really horrible medical abuse case that happened relatively recently. I can't remember exactly what year this was. I'm going to paraphrase this, but a woman was taken to a hospital that actually had a Indigenous liaison, and the woman who worked as a liaison was never told that this woman was in the hospital. She was never there to actually act as a liaison for this woman to make her feel more comfortable. The nurses strapped her to her bed. She was having like incredible pain, and so they were, trying to deny her painkillers because obviously she was just in it to get drugs, obviously, because of, quote, what she was, and then when that didn't help anything, because this poor woman was in incredible pain and had other health issues that were being ignored, they overdrugged her, and that is what they believe led to her death. The dosage that they put her on was so high that it may have actually aggravated an underlying heart condition and killed her. And she never had anyone there who was part of her own culture. They didn't let her family see her. They didn't let the liaison see her. They did everything they could to make her last moments painful. And the only reason any of this was found is because the woman herself was so fed up from being treated this way that she started live casting on Facebook what was going on. And there's recordings of how these people were talking about and to her during moments where, like, she collapsed onto the floor. And they were saying things like, oh, you're just having a temper tantrum now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is alive and well.
This is an ongoing cultural genocide.
Yes, and it's something that is so brushed over. Like, I don't want to say that the U.S. doesn't have to, but the U.S. doesn't have the reputation that Canada has of being friendly. And I think that's something that Canadian politics capitalize on in a way that is just maddening. It's aggravating. Yeah. And
like I didn't know a lot of the history of Canada before I moved here, and I found that out after I moved here, and I'm like, oh my god. Like I said,
be harrowing.
I said to Kendra, I'm like, you guys did like maybe worse. Well, maybe no, you know, you can't really put scale like that on people. I mean, blankets and smallpox and disease and everything. People will get sick and die in both of these cases, no matter what. Like, North America did as an entirety did its indigenous population incredibly fucking dirty. Like, not, I don't want to say it like that, but like it's disgusting. It really is.
Yeah, no, it's Boone sits here as a character who represents this following orders, like, just doing what I'm told, but what you are told to do is uphold white supremacy, essentially.
Yep.
Yeah, so he is just one character that is another symbol of how the NCR fails, and what you have to do, the work you have to be willing to try and make that faction shine the way that it could. It's kind of representative of like the rose-eyed glasses being taken off of the experiment, if you will, and like having to look it in the face and realize how deeply mired in a lot of really nasty things. Because the NCR, you know, represents a representative democracy the way that we supposedly exist, but the NCR, by this time in its existence, has the same issues of lobbyists and corporate interests overruling the needs and wants of the people. And it's happened within only about 100 years of existence. So it speedran what America is reaching now at, like, year what, 254, whatever?
Something like that. Look, 100 years this time. Congratulations. 100.
Well, I mean, that's more because of resource scarcity due to the post-apocalyptic environment. Like, it makes sense, but at the same time, we are kind of speedrunning Empire rise and fall here, aren't we, boys?
Rome wasn't built in a day, and it wasn't destroyed in one either.
Yep.
How could you kill it? So what? I don't want to accuse Boone, because I mean, I do, but like, you know, like if you were in this situation, I was talking to you about this, and we were reliving a terrible memory for you where you did something abhorrently wrong, and I said, well, I wouldn't have done that, or you did, or you had to do what you were supposed to, and like imagine I had to say that to you. How would any of that feel? You could kill innocent people like that. I'm judging you for the thing you did that you know is a mistake now and are living up to go and fix. I'm going to judge you and make that worse. That's awful.
Yep.
That is an awful thing. And then the edgelord answer, the only thing I could say is that's not what I would have done at all.
I think that's what I would say to Boone in this situation too, because you do, as a person, have the opportunity to say no. Like, that's exactly what I was saying earlier.
Anyway,
You're not trained like that.
I don't know why we're here.
He's clipping through his suit again.
Thought maybe it'd help me see things better.
We're here to have a fight against the Legion in a little bit.
Think some things over.
We can do that. Oh, we're gonna sleep on the rock,
We
Boone.
won't stay for long.
And our dog's
Oh my
here.
god, I love sleeping on the rock.
Hang on.
Joshua, what the hell?
I'm gonna do a quick save, and I'm going to go and grab all of my companions again.
Joshua's standing there is so
I'll
menacing.
never see the. No, sorry.
Joshua.
Joshua.
You and
You have too many followers.
No, I'm good.
Too
Hey,
many
buddy.
followers.
Buddy, what's up?
Something's wrong. Got a group coming our way. Looks like a Legion raiding party.
Joshua Graham's very intimidating.
Might be too big, even for
True.
us. If you want out, I won't blame you, but I'm gonna stay.
We sleep in a
See
big
if I can
pile
hold
on
them
top
off.
of the rock.
It's like a spooning line.
Yeah.
Whoever is the coldest has to be in the middle.
Which one's the source and which one's the sink?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like an endless line of sources and sinks. You set up Lily to be in the way of the.
In the way of the what?
'Cause she's the biggest. Lily stands. She's the one who sleeps at the end where the wind is coming from, so she can block it out.
She
for
walls
everybody
it.
else.
Spooning golden ratio.
Ooh.
I can see it. It saves us all the trouble because our pants will all be off. Why would they come to Bitter Springs?
Easy target for grabbing slaves. Bunch of refugees, just a few soldiers defending it. I don't think they're here for us. Too bad. Would have made me feel good about myself.
Think about Boone's model. Just always looks like he's tried to swallow a bee.
Every time I think about Boone, and I don't like that I do. There was a mod I saw one time on the store. God damn it. There's a mod I saw one time on the store that was called Fat Fuck Boone. And it makes him look like a fat guy. And I can't get it changes his name in the game to that as well. And it just got stuck in my head. It just stuck, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even install this, and it's just in my head now."
You fat fuck Boone.
It was like a cognito hazard.
Oh.
It welded itself to me, rent free. It's never going to leave.
Open image in new tab.
Oh.
PNG, not the fucking web, whatever the shit.
Web
Paste into.
saves us the trouble of
DMs.
finding them. Like, did you send me a
Always this
picture of
easy all the time.
Fat Fuck Boone?
Yeah, I sure did. I'm also gonna send you a loving image of fat fuck Boone holding an isopod.
I hate. This is the problem. I hate that it's funny because it shouldn't be. Like, it just, I saw it on the mod store a billion years ago, and it's never left my head. I'm sorry, Boone.
I really like that he has suspenders on.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
That's important to
Hold
me.
on. The isopod. He's holding the isopod. And now that's the problem. Now you can't unsee it. There's nothing to see, but now you can't unsee it. I'm so sad. Boone doesn't deserve that from me, and that's what he gets. What are we waiting for? Truth is, I wanted to kill a bunch of the Legion. Okay, dude. Alright, dude. Very cool. I got a sneak attack on the Legion.
Nice.
No, it's the Legion, Josh. Oh my god, these guys helped us from the back. These NCR mercs that happened to be passing by helped us from this side.
Nice.
I gained karma.
For killing legionaries?
Yep.
I mean, that's how it should always be, but...
You're right. It is always morally correct to kill the Legion. Oh my god, what a shot! Good job, No Legs. How are you gonna explain No Legs now? Arcade, you almost got blasted. Guys always be running up on me in New Vegas. Have I made Raul a cowboy yet? We're gonna do that
What
after.
pride flag would you put behind Fat Fuck Boone with an isopod?
Ace.
Ace?
I don't think Boone's ever fucked.
His wife was pregnant. Are you saying that Carla cheated on Boone?
I mean, now I will say in this concept, Carla seemed to not be a person people liked very much, and that could either be because of the town or because of Carla.
I would put the Demi Boy flag behind Fat Fuck Boone. I think Fat Fuck Boone is a Demi Boy.
Maybe maybe Fat Fuck Boone is lost it.
What is it? A gender identity or a sexual?
Air flag.
Oh yes, bear flag would be good.
Air flag easy.
Bear flag's a really good one.
Also, he could be
I think rabies bear flag is the way to go.
he could be a Volcel. His wife died, so he doesn't have sex anymore.
Do they have a flag for Volso? They do.
That's really funny.
I didn't know this. What? Okay, there's
the rabies flag. Yeah, give Boone rabies. For real.
He already has rabies in my mind.
He's got rabies and babies. I mean,
kind of like how Dale Gribble got rabies at one time.
We made it through after all.
From the ants.
Sure
that's Boone to me.
Hey, buddy. We shot a lot of Legion. I wasn't gonna let you die.
I don't mean disrespect. It's a hell of a thing having someone with your ability looking out for me.
Thanks. I have a lot of robots and friends.
Stop. I thought for sure that's what we'd finally come up against today.
Not saying that robots aren't friends, but I have robots and friends.
But now, I'm still waiting.
No one is judging or punishing you. Things just happen.
Is there a leather flag? Maybe he'd be a leather daddy.
You're allowed to do everything forever. Robots, friends, and robot friends. Welcome to the Sandwichard experience. You know what? That's how I'll open my show now.
That's a good one.
Is that why I include robots? A what? A leather daddy. Red leather, yellow leather.
I'm kind of sitting here going like, is he leather?
Is he a leather daddy?
Bear. Is there a leather bear flag?
You could have both, kind of like how you can have two different colors or whatever on it. You can have it split down like a diagonal or something. Or half and half.
True. There is also this really cool one I've seen that has just a like actual bear on it.
I don't know
as well as leather.
About all this.
Yeah. There we go. But it doesn't have the colors for the bear flag. I'm having fun. Sorry.
I have 5 words for you.
Huh?
Non-binary fat fuck food.
I love that. I think that non-binary fat fuck Boone.
With the isopod.
Should be the isopod is painted rainbow. It's just a pride sapod. But non-binary fat fuck leather bear Boone is canon
pretty good
in my mind now.
I imagine he looks a lot like the engineer from Team Fortress 2.
I like that we're just making our own OC now.
But it's Boone 2. The sequel to Boone.
It's Boone 5 years from Fallout New Vegas.
He stumbled upon
he's hung out with the arcade a bunch.
He stumbled upon the vault that was full of nothing but Reese's peanut butter cups. Your regrets can take you on a better path. They can. The what? The vault full of Reese's peanut butter cups. The vault I hope to find one day. Get over it. It's war. People die. Jesus Christ, Ringo.
I guess they brought us here.
I think that maybe there's a right answer.
Party running loose now. Never a bad thing. You can take my word for that.
Empathy,
Still feels like I'm living
please.
on borrowed time.
Yeah.
But I don't see any reason not to take a lot more of those sons of bitches
Josh
with me.
Sawyer
You got a
loves dunking on people on
There's still
Twitter
some
who
things I
have
can do
no
before all
real
this is
empathy,
over.
and I really appreciate that.
We got Boone's not as good outfit, I think. I don't remember. He gets one of two outfits. One is when you tell him
Let me
to
see
be.
what the other outfit is.
I don't remember. One is when you tell him to be nice, and one is when you tell him to kill people. I don't remember exactly which one's which right now. I tried to tell him to be nice. But Betty, it's not your DLC! Yeah, you go get up.
There's the recon survival armor and the assault armor, if I recall correctly. I'm trying to... Yeah, I think the assault armor is the one that has the red scarf and fewer little pockety things.
Yeah, I'm seeing this with my eyes. This is the one. This is the one we have.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first recon survival armor. This was the last thing I saw when I entered it on. If you make him repentant over his past, okay, give me that, and then tell me what the other reward was. Give me the other drop. Give me the rare item. Tell me where the thing is. First recon assault armor. Huh. I don't know which one I like better, actually.
They're both pretty shit. Hey, Boone, your armor looks like shit, buddy.
It's, he wears red because he took off my fucking spacesuit!
Fine by me.
Put your goddamn spacesuit back on,
You
bastard.
have to wear the uniform. I killed a lot of spacemen for this. You have to wear the spacesuit. Fine. Fuck it. What's Raoul? Where do I gotta go for Raoul now? It makes him look like Caesar? Okay, never mind. We're not putting it on. We're good. We got that one. We're fine. We're okay. Alright, we're fine. Whatever. Boone, your quest is done. Your wife... You love your wife. Thank you.
So you gotta bring Raoul to visit...
Get more empathy, idiot.
Have you talked to Raoul enough to get to the point where he talks about the value of elderly people in society?
Let me go talk to Raoul real quick and see if he'll tell me about the value of elderly people in society.
If we run, we might still catch bandits. Well, you might. I'll just be wheezing along behind you.
The context here is that Benny slipped and fell down the hill. And Raoul wants to help save him.
Okay, tell me some stories. He told me that one already. You blame yourself for this?
Maybe.
You got the future of Vegas in the palm of your hand, baby.
You just got talked about. You don't have to say something.
He does.
You really enjoy dragging me into situations where I get shot at, don't you, boss?
Maybe.
I love Raul.
Trade equipment. Tell you about stories.
Tell me about yourself.
How old are you?
I was born in 2047, boss. If you do the math on that, I'm sure you'll get within a decade or so.
He's
We're gonna keep asking him shit.
He's 230.
I'm starting to think you haven't been paying attention, boss. Raul Alfonso Tejada, former gunslinger and sole survivor of Hidalgo Ranch, at your service.
Another survivor of a massacre.
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there. After they died, I took my little sister, my Rafaela, to Mexico City. We lived there a while. Then I moved on and ended up here. I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
Oh.
I was gonna say do stories again. I mean, if you've already exhausted dialogue within him, okay.
Within him, without him.
I said stories.
I'm glad you decided to off one of the most powerful men in the Mojave. Life was getting boring anyway.
God, I love him.
What a line. Raul, I need you to tell me about old people.
Well, you might want to you may have already gotten this dialogue and just
That's true.
know you got it.
Oh, good. Now there's an army of robots.
So there are 3 NPCs that you need to go with him to talk to.
Sure.
You gotta talk to Loyal at Nellis Air Force Base.
I remembered that one. Let's go see. Oh, Jesus. Come on, everybody. You don't have to spawn inside me like that.
Have you already done all of the stuff with the boomers?
The boomers? All of the stuff?
Like, have you gotten the bomber for them and everything?
Yeah, they're all done for New Vegas. I set them up.
Okay,
a while ago now.
then you need to just talk to Loyal again, and hopefully Raul will actually... If not, I'm not actually sure how we're going to do that, but...
Well, it's not just Loyal. Do I have to talk to all 3 of them?
Yeah, but he talks to them after... He talks to you about these characters after every one of the NPCs. Loyal's usually in the big hangar.
I needed to remember which hangar it was and how to get in there.
Ah, gotcha.
Get out of my way!
We managed to raise the bomber in my lifetime.
Are you speaking to me? What was that noise? I heard a noise.
They got power armor?
Whatever you're selling, we have plenty.
They got green power armor.
Army power armor, that makes sense.
They've got army surplus power armor. Where is he?
I'm happy that we managed to raise the bomber in my lifetime.
No, stop it.
Where is this?
Hello.
Where is this old man? What was a Pikmin noise? Where did that come from? I didn't know Pikmin was in New Vegas. You.
Hungry for grub?
No, your name is Boomer Chef.
Morning.
Morning.
Sure could use a
I
treasure.
don't know. Does he come back after you raise the... I feel like he does.
I can go find his house, probably.
Hey.
Boomer Chef.
I can also spawn him if I need to.
Happy that we managed to raise the bomber in my lifetime.
I have no qualms about flash cloning. Loyal's house. Where are you? Where do you sleep, Loyal? I'll find out where your loyalties are, and I'll exploit them against you.
Why does that sound like something Ringo would actually say?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, you're right.
It's funny, and then he won't do it, and they'll have expected it and done extra work, and he'll be like, nah, that's too much work. And it'll just go bop.
Yep.
Sometimes you talk big in... Is this the women's bunk?
You can't keep that thing under control.
Yes.
Yes.
I will.
I don't need that one. I need the man's bunk. Here we go. Loyal! Boomer, 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 boomer. Fuck.
I think you should
Let me out.
summon him. Let me find his code.
Yeah, give me his house, his pants, his pocket. Put him in front of me. Put him in my pocket, put him in my pocket. In my back pocket, put him in my pocket, in my pocket, in my back pocket.
Okay,
Whoa.
so you need... Is it the form ID or the ref ID? You need...
I don't know. All of
For
these
some-
children are
for
here. All of these children are here.
Good lord.
Good lord.
Good lard. That's what I use to make pies.
Earls, who use good lard to make pies? Good job. Ellis Schoolhouse. Ellis Medical Station. Ellis Women's Barracks. Let me fly over to the other building real quick. Ellis Men's Barracks. Boomer. Boomer. Boomer.
Sleeping
Guns?
in his power armor, no less.
Just as a warning,
Whenever he's got to be ready.
skills are a little rusty.
Bottle cap. Frag grenade. Boomer jumpsuit. Steel. Patriots.
Doing
G.
things is wrong.
Unless it's funny. Or don't give me away. I know you bark when I do
It's like
crime.
in Skyrim. Haha, haha.
The barracks are for generic boomer NPCs. I don't know where he sleeps then. I'm gonna find him.
Yeah,
and
let me just give you the ID.
I'll find him and take his skin. But then I'll have 2 loyals.
You don't want to have 2 loyals?
Here's the entire children's barracks. Sleeping in power armor is fine so long as you're good being stiff for 8 hours. It's actually really comfortable in there.
I don't think it is.
No, it
I don't
is.
think it is.
Yeah, it's like Master Chief's suit.
Oh, so it...
Yeah.
I see.
Power armor jerks you off.
So that's why Paladin Dance from Fallout 4 stays in there all the time.
Yeah, he's always in there. It's not just because he's a robot. Yid.
Apparently Loyal does have a house. I have no idea where the fuck
Loyal
it is.
has a house? Okay.
Yeah.
What is the... Where is the location code for Loyal's house? I can COC there. Loyal's house.
I just found it, never mind.
Ah, Loyal, where are you, you son of a bitch? I will steal all of your stuff. There you are, you son of a bitch.
Isn't
There he
that
is.
bomber a beauty?
We've done it.
So much for making an
Paladins is Buzz Lightyear? I understand. I'm looking for ways to... I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator
I can
building?
do that.
Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to
I can do that for
walk out of
free,
the
I think,
homes.
because my repair's high
There's been
enough.
that ant problem over near
Nice.
there. You can't miss
Don't have to
the
go
array.
all the way over.
It's on top
Why
of
does
I think I did that anyway when I was over
in
there.
the middle of Nellis between
Looks
the
so
two
much better
runways.
than it usually does. That's weird.
He's got really good lighting.
Yeah, I guess so.
I have the right parts right here.
Hey, that's great. You shouldn't have much trouble getting those fixed up then. Just stop back when you're done.
Joshua was having
That's
a
good
moment
thing
there
to
with,
say,
Oh!
boss.
Yes! Let's go. Hold on, I have to pee. Give me 1 second. I'm
Go
I'm
piss,
gonna
girl.
race like a piss horse. I
Welcome
return.
back. You've rescued me from trying to
I had
dredge up
to-
a good story.
I had so much piss.
I'm glad that you de-pissed yourself then.
Go piss, girl. And I know, I never repaired the array because I didn't have to. What happened was I did like the first quest, gave like 25 or 30 missiles to girl over at the front gate, and then Pearl was like, hey, we want to go and...
Reg thing.
We want to go and get the plane up, and that's what happened. My brain is going crazy. Where is that sound effect coming from?
What sound effect? Oh,
I keep hearing a Pikmin sound, I think. I'm not getting any notifications on. Check YouTube for the random noise. Oh, you're right. You're right. It might have changed to Pikmin.
Yeah, you were like, I can't. What is this sound effect? And I'm like, what
You're all
the
smarter
fuck
than
are you
me.
talking about?
Hamster.
I'll do that one for you. You get Hamster as a free. What are you talking about, Raul?
That loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Loyal's using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a fantastic goal. I think that's a goal that he should aspire to do.
Yeah?
He's loyal. What's on your mind, bud?
Old history, boss. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead.
Or story.
They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick riders. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Did you know that the word buckaroo is derived from vaquero?
I knew that, but I'm Texan, so of course I knew that.
You know what? Color and flavor for the chat. Color and flavor. Kendra got me these new cans. They're really nice. The audio is really good in them. I played Prey 2017 for like 3 hours, and just like it was a really good audio experience. Man, that game is so fucking good. I need to play that game. I'm gonna play
I
that
want to
game
get better
soon.
sound equipment at some point.
Go look for deals on the bad website, Amazon. Wasn't Mexico City annihilated in the Great War?
I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough.
Probably come to you and
By the
ask you
time we
about
got
good sound
there,
equipment at some
The
point.
city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters.
I don't know about
already
like
forming into the beginnings
modern
of a
economical range headphones
Crime
and
was
things
bad
anymore.
before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers.
Things change so fast. There are so many brands and so many types. You can go, there's websites you can check. I can send you some sites.
Turning me into this handsome devil you see
I had this
before you.
crazy moment. I found this really good piece of foam because Doc was upgrading their PC and I was helping put it together. And there was a piece of foam that like had these awesome noises when you'd squish it, and I was like, ASMR? I could make ASMR with this. Yeah, it sounds like you know when you squish something that returns to its shape and it gives this really nice crackly noise. It does that.
No, I don't. I don't experience the ASMR stuff. It's never appealed to me.
When I saw the
It's like almost a fire sound, like wood crackle.
Not like
It's an interesting little noise.
Okay,
Rafaela laughed for the first time.
Okay,
since the bombs
maybe I
had
can
fallen.
get it.
It's not as unappealing as like fucking styrofoam foam.
It's a
different
crackle.
foam.
It's
Yeah,
it's
a good
chronic. It's a little
noise.
crunchy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
good sensation to squish too, but that's because I like squishing things.
See, none of that does it for me. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that ASMR, and I'm finding more and more people are like stimming, and I find that fascinating. That because of accessibility and resources that they can get through things like TikTok, even if the site is a toxic, terrible place, that is completely unknowledgeable and cannot string together scientific facts if it helped itself all the time. But at least it can, I don't know, help people figure some things out.
Totally.
Music gives me the actual ASMR simulation, but ASMR sounds like you sleep. I don't. Oh, Bob Ross did it. You got to beat the devil out of the brush. I understand what pleasing sounds are. I know what a sweet noise is. That's why I have all of these sound effects. The tingles. But I've never gotten the tingles. I get chills. Well, chills, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, you get chills like when you're listening to music, though, right?
Yeah.
Because I get that, but sounds, it's really weird. It's hard to describe what it's like. But if you can kind of imagine this, the little thing that when kids do the thing where there's like spiders crawling up your back, or they crack an egg on your head, the cracking your egg on your head kind of thing is sort of what ASMR feels like to me. It's weird. It's hard to describe.
It coats you?
Yeah, but it's like the psychological code, because obviously it's not a real egg being
you're putting on your ASMR good time hat.
Yeah, it's weird.
I've given you a phrase for it. You're welcome.
ASMR good time hat. That's fun.
I specifically get the tingles from music that makes me feel nostalgic and gives me strong feelings. Yeah, I get chills like that.
Yeah, but the tingles are different for me than that type of totally different.
I understand.
The tingly sensation is close to when you get a chill up your spine.
It's a thrill.
Yeah, whereas the musical chill is like it's all in my arm. Stand up. That doesn't.
Yeah. Isn't it dangerous to be dressed noticeably, Raul?
It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick.
Buster Scruggs.
For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela.
What happened?
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning.
Tingles up my back and neck and down my arms. I want that.
Where she was scavenging. I won't speak.
Give me tinglies.
When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl.
Oh, Raul. I don't have time for this. Maybe later. It's terrible, Raul.
Begin to cover it, boss. I led my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
This is what happens when your cowboy story goes on forever. What did you do, Raul?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
I have too many followers. Hi, Raul. Is that a recharger pistol?
Looks like it.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
It is.
Okay, so the next NPC you need to talk to for this is Corporal Sterling.
Oh, I'm gonna do the Corporal Sterling. Corporal Sterling is in McCarran.
He's at McCarran, unless you've already gotten him his squad assigned to Orlin.
No, I haven't done anything in relation to the NCR stuff because since that's going to be the last ending we're doing, I'm going to do their whole quest line at the same time.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, so in that case, it's McCarran.
Okay. I'm stuck in the railing.
Photovoltaic is such a good word.
Sorry?
Photovoltaic.
Photovoltaic?
Photovoltaic.
Yeah, photovoltaic.
Yeah, it's photovoltaic cell is what is the cells of a solar panel are called.
I didn't know that. I also didn't read those prompts. I just didn't.
I read fast.
Isn't that bomber a beauty?
Production of electric current at the junction of two substances exposed to light. Excuse me.
Don't get blown up.
I can't say words good.
It's okay. You don't need to say them. I just need you to say them.
I was gonna say I kind of do, actually.
Photo light, voltaic, electricity. You're absolutely correct. I'm gonna be really happy. I mean, you did. That's absolutely true, dude.
Check your fire.
Where's Dr. Caesar? I need to ask the heat. Ask for the heat to be turned up a bit.
Is it called? Oh fuck. We did a bad. We did a bad.
Huh. Whoopsie.
Thank God I saved it out here. And thank God it takes quick saves as different saves from manual saves and from auto saves. I was playing something and I loaded a I went to load my quick save and it was the save that I had just loaded from entering or exiting a building. I was like, oh no. Oh no. I had to go and load back like 10 minutes or something and redo stuff.
Oopsie.
It happens. I'd rather have that happen than, like, get soft locked or have problems or whatever. No.
Hello. I heard you killed Driver Nafai.
Okay. What happened to Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp. So I had him transferred to 1st Recon.
Oh, that's not what I had expected for a second. I was like, wait, hold on. What, is he dead right now? Oh, but he's not. There you are.
Took some skills to bring down that fiend. You done good. Used to be a ranger.
Can you give me a little long carbine?
East back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance.
So I don't have to kill Corporal Sterling?
Checked out the locals and kept ourselves inconspicuous.
Yeah, give me a second.
A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall.
Okay. Okay, I've already spoken to you. Raul? Raul? Raul?
Howdy. What brings you?
How long you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough.
They fuck with his legs? They can't just, they can't keep fucking with his legs.
Fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from that direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me.
Raul?
Never been a big fan of...
Maybe I have to wait don't I have to do something like wait a week before I talk to some of these people too sometimes?
Totally possible.
Some of these are just like this.
Do you want the carbine?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Whenever.
000F 56F5.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you. Let's see.
Yep.
Long Carabine. Bonus critical chance. I've never actually used it because I didn't want to...
And whiskey.
Kill him.
I didn't want to kill him. I should have killed him.
You and me gonna accomplish great things, baby.
It's a scoped cowboy rifle. What else could I want?
A big iron on your hip. Big iron on your
I have
hip.
both of those. Hang on, this is replacing something. Sorry, brush gun. That's sick. Yeah, sorry, brush gun. I also have the trail carbine. I do. Wow. Except now it's the long carbine. Aha. All right, I need to maybe wait some more time and then talk to him again. Because if I can't talk to him again,
Caesar die.
that's bad.
An asshole.
What's the temperature set to?
6.
Yeah, I'm a little bit chilly. I don't know if you were, but
6 is pretty low. Yeah.
Thank you.
One of the ranger vets looked at me.
Worst case scenario, I have to use commands to advance the quest. Yeah, it's possible.
Dr. Caesar just came in and gave me a cookie.
Hey,
I made the cookie, but Doc.
I want a cookie. I don't.
howdy.
Do you like cake cookies?
Cake cookies?
Okay, so this is like a
Howdy. What brings you?
cheat code for cookies. They're good. They're soft cookies, but you take a cake mix.
Oh,
and you add half a
yes.
cup of oil and 2 eggs, and that's all you need to make your dough. I make them around Christmas. I make devil's food cake cookies, and I put white frosting on them, and I put crushed up peppermints on top.
That's awesome.
They're so good.
Hey, buddy. We're showing is unconscious. Is he? He's blinking
He sure
at me.
is something.
Hey.
Hello.
I feel like something's gone
Oh,
wrong here.
there you go. It's because I infiltrated his mind. Oh, his gun. Oh, his gun. Oh, his gun. Oh.
Oops.
Oh. Oh, his gun.
Well, he did say he liked that gun a lot, so that's just okay.
Howdy. What brings you back?
Oh my gosh. Raul. Where are you? Where is he? Raul I might have to wait a week between. I feel like Raul's has a condition that's like that. Like a couple days between.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
What'd you do this week, Lane?
Well, I made those cookies, like I said. I did
Jealous.
a lot of house cleaning, actually, and finished with some gift wrapping.
Excellent. Because it is
found a shirt.
Crimbus soon.
I found a shirt for my dad. My dad is terrible about telling you what he wants because he likes to give other people gifts, but he doesn't like useless things. But Doc and I had Vietnamese food tonight. We went out to a restaurant, and they had a shirt on the wall that said, "I love pho," and then there's a pho bow underneath it, and underneath that it says "King." So it says, "I love fucking."
We love fucking.
And I was like, I'm giving that to my dad.
We love a fucking.
He would absolutely. He's going to love the shirt, so.
Talk to my old man. Talk to my old man.
What brings you back?
Make my old man talk to me.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Where is he? Is that him all the way over there? Yes, that's him.
What are you doing?
Wish I could have been
Get-
there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Oh no. Oh, this made it easier actually. Get over there.
Hamster.
Damn it. Get over there and talk to my old man friend. With the gun in his spine.
Exhaust both of his dialogue trees in the same thing before you to Raul, or try to talk to Raul.
Don't worry, boss. I'm sure the sudden tension in the air is just a thunderstorm.
Alright, you know what? Let's go to the other one, because there's another one.
Yeah, the last one is,
It's possible I already got this one, too.
Ranger Andy.
I don't know where Ranger Andy is.
Novak. He's the guy who teaches you the Ranger takedown. AKA the most busted melee move in the game.
Is it?
Yeah, it can take down death claws.
Excuse me?
Yeah. If
I've
you
never-
know how to do the Ranger takedown, you can fucking
I've
knock
never
over a death
I've
claw
never
with your
used
bare
it.
hands.
I've never used this.
Yep, it's busted.
I'm not an unarmed guy. I especially need that.
This is weird. Talk to Raul before you go into Andy's residence. Sometimes he will talk to you about it away from the location where your dialogue starts.
Okay, so maybe I was wrong about the thunderstorm.
All right, Raul, that's pretty good.
Ranger Andy lives in one of the bungalows, so jump on down.
Don't eat this food. I just need to. Lily, what are you doing?
The future of Vegas in the palm of your hand, baby.
Shut up. I can shoot you as many times as I want now. You're my companion. That's the rules.
Didn't we just spawn next to you?
Oh shit.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town.
I love this guy.
What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
You say that.
On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road.
Ooh.
I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
Boone? Boone watches the town? Did he tell you that? Did he tell you that he's still watching the town? When was the last time he was up in that tower, bud? Weeks ago. Months ago.
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the
least it
station
hasn't
pretty
been in-game
regular on the ham
years.
radio.
Could be.
They stop by, tell me they're paying their respects.
I have no idea how long it's been.
They haven't been responding to me last couple days.
I actually don't know what day New Vegas starts
Still
on.
got me a little worried.
Come here.
Hell, listen to me
You want me to
talk.
look it up?
Like some
Hey, is
damn
the Boone
other
that
hen.
watches the town still here in T-room with us?
Yeah, he is. Would it be good if I checked on your NCR friends? Andy?
Hamster.
Ah, here we go. This is what I wanted. Your body's injured, not your mind. You're kidding yourself if you think you're useless.
People don't exactly line up.
Monday, October 19th,
Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth
2281.
knowing.
Of course it is.
Maybe there's something I can't
October 19th was the day that New
You've gone to all
Vegas
the
came
trouble of
out.
Flattering a crippled old soldier.
Yeah.
There's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off.
Makes
his
sense.
feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times. Maybe it will for you too.
It's my wedding
Let me show you how
anniversary.
it's done.
I was gonna say that's also your wedding anniversary, but New Vegas is more important, obviously.
New Vegas will
That's
stand the
Victor, please
test of
don't kill
time.
me. Please don't kill me, please. Come here, Booba. Come here. You're going to the blanket? I'm cold too.
Boone? Not Boone. Raul? Raul?
Oh, no, never mind.
And Raul?
What can I do for you, boss?
You can
Oh.
fucking talk. Okay, go back and talk to Loyal again, and sometimes, for some reason, sometimes talking to Loyal triggers all three.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Video game. Man, New Vegas is really held together by fucking string and a dream, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The game crashed.
Oh, of course. Well, you know what? That's a good sign. That's a good time for me to take my... Actually, it might be time for me to go. I'll let Doc sleep.
That makes sense. It is 1 a.m. Come on, video game. Come on, New Vegas.
Okay, my dog is being frustrating, so I am actually gonna call it here. I'm not sure. Oops. I think I just threw my phone on the floor. Thanks for having me.
No problem. It's been
As always.
It's been great. I need to go and navigate through my task manager in order to get New Vegas closed. Oh my god, thank you. Okay, well, we did that. Thank you all for being here on the Sin. For and on, for, with, between, by, before, after, following, and against the Sandwichard experience. Lame, thank you for being here. Your dog is being assistant? Absolutely, 100% understandable. I am going to be on again probably tomorrow.